about to wake up the whole project.
Oh, man, whatever. This is our court. So what's up, bro? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm living the dream.
What?
Sis, I'm living the dream.
That's what I'm talking about.
Money. Hard work is always rewarded, right?
Yep, just like our parents. 32 years and they both still at the post office. Mom selling stamps, Pops delivering the mail.
Never complained, never missed a day.
Yeah, well, Mom's did when she had us.
Yeah.
Nice.
But Pop said she went back to work a lot sooner than she had to.
Right, of course she did. Brought us up right here in Harlem, USA, in the projects. But you know what? We do what we do.
When I make it to the league, we'll have enough money to retire both of them. Move them out of here, they can sit back, chill, the rest of their natural-born lives.
If we can move them out of here, because we know they're going to be kicking and screaming.
Right.
Boom! What up, CC?
This guy.
Yo, I still got the skills, though.
Too bad you got kicked off the squad.
Oh, that's because Coach is a hater. He only wanted one player to shine, but it's all good, though. My man Freak is extra nice with it. We both going to the league.
Both?
Oh, you heard me, little sis.
Ugh. It's a cracker, Don. You already changed your breath?
Nah, see, that's my new mouthwash.
Distilled.
Oh, you got jokes
Man, I
early
didn't
in
know
the
they made
AM.
You
mouthwash.
two always beefing.
Yo, Vic, you are no good on the curb bum. Let's just keep it 100. 2 times 50.
Wow, you see how she doing mathematics on me, though? It's just a tax on my character. As you already know, I'm an upright citizen with high morals and values.
Anywho, it's time for us to get to school and we can't be late. Vic, you joining us?
Nah, I'm gonna catch y'all at the cafeteria for lunch.
Son, that's at 12 noon.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna take a little nap, so I'm well rested for them afternoon classes.
Vic, you a trip, man.
Nah, son, hey, you want your boy in class nodding off, head on the desk? Or you want me bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, raising my hand and answering mad questions in class?
Why didn't you just go to bed?
Because I can't sleep at night.
Freak, you believe this?
No.
Yo, it's the truth. I sleep better in the daytime. My doctor said that my biological clock is all turned around. Like up is down, down is up, left is right, right is left. Wait, how'd I... You know what? It's all good in the hood. You two know I'm dyslexic.
It's dyslexic.
Yo, you twisted for show.
Whatever. You know what's for lunch?
Monday's mystery meat. Hate it.
You know what? If you use your imagination, it tastes just like your mom's prime rib.
Tasty.
I'm saying, though. All right, y'all. I bid you adieu.
I do.
Be safe, fam.
Welcome to MyPlayer.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away. From you, you brought a lot of money. Me.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick.
They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel that, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friends.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face, tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse. Mas que pena, já era, já era, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Por quê? Se eu ouço a voz dela é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver um pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto. Fica de canto, eu prefiro suar. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois. O resto eu vejo depois, talvez. Pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar os picos floridos. Mas não, pera lá, deixa eu falar, né assim. Para mim tem que ter valor. Não é só chegar e abusar, nem forjar, nem fingir que nem dá pra sentir o amor. Ó fita, ela não confia mais em mim, acredita. No conto das minas que pra mim foi música. Tava tudo claro, mas a cena complica e a saudade fica. Então já era, já era, já era. Não vejo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Por quê? Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois. Jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Really represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your
you're down, say. Get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaque to the everything fat, got muzzled on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas, Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to fart. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your down, say. Get in with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas, out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, it's exquisite. Bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, Moscow saying, España, Kingston saying, San Diego saying, Chi-Town saying, Germany saying, La Puente saying, Ibiza. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. LA got the people saying, Amsterdam saying, Frisco saying, Switzerland saying, Sao Paulo saying, Joburg saying, Mexico saying, Stockholm saying, Jamaica. Feel whatever you like to like it. Yes, you can join us. We like to love it. We like to love it. We like to love it.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra, tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver lo cierto y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada.
Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo.
Vengo con mis ideas como escudo, con el sentido.
You must be bored.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Primo, dynamic duo. Dynamic
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어 넘어질 때마다 일었어 다시 고쳤었지 이력서는 무신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes a pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all it. Still calling my expendables cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one. And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet?
It's home to Tinseltown and the Lakers, Los Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Indiana, Allen is out there with Mahimi. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Paul George. And it's Hill in the point guard position.
And that's good stuff with him. Nice and tough.
And for Kobe Bryant. How difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
Fast break, the Lakers. Kobe's running, and he gets it to go. Kobe's got 5 points so far.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands. You know, you go back to Kobe Bryant, he pushed himself so hard last season, though his points per game average was up, field goal percentage was the worst of his career. He just felt he had a better chance to... score than anyone else on the team, and it's real hard to argue that he was wrong about that.
Now here's George. Ellis with a screen on Bryant. George passes to Ellis. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. The pass to Clarkson. There's the triple. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Clarkson's got himself on the board scored with 3 there.
And guys, you know Kobe Bryant, words can't describe what he's meant to his team, really to the league and the game of basketball. You just wonder when he's finally going to say, you know what, I've done all I can do. That's enough. Retirement's been hinted at, but until I see it, knowing how competitive Kobe is, I just don't believe it.
They get it back.
Really, it's the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Indiana didn't have a great record on the road last season. Only went Clark 15-26 on the year, and it crushed them down the stretch.
It really did, Kevin. I mean, the Pacers had a bumpy year with all of the injuries, particularly with George being out for most of the year. His absence was most noted in those tough road games, I think.
The Pacers have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for the Lakers. Marcelino Huertas.
Ellis kicks to Hill. Releases from 15. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And Allen drops them both.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. And there's Paul George on the assist by Hill. George has got his first 2 points.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
And he gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it. Yeah, that's got them over the limit, and it's still early. They'll have to play smart, or they could give up a lot of free throws.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
You know, and Paul George played the first few years of his career in the NBA with 24 on his back. And as you can see, he now goes with 13 after making the switch prior to last year.
Pass to Huertas. Kobe, that's for 2. And another basket for the Lakers.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
They get it back. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Frank Vogel. Was talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side. He laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And with Paul George going with the number 13 now, as you can see, helps with his nickname.
Yeah, that's good nickname, a nice fit. Young Tracy, as he likes to go by on Twitter, he said himself that it was about embracing his stature and stardom in the league. Nice way to do it.
Turner's checked in for Lavoy Allen. And it's Hill penetrating. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Tell you what, Monte Ellis is one of the best second-round draft picks of all time in the league, not just the last decade. I mean, this guy was a five-star recruit out of high school, committed to college, but changed his mind and entered the draft, where the Warriors stole him with the 40th pick in 2005.
Here's Wirtz, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Getting back to Monte Ellis. Had he gone to college for even 1 year, I think he would have probably been a top 10 pick. But you look at what he's brought to the table over his career, points and assists, rebounds, steals, playmaking. His production has been astounding.
You know, he's one of those unsung players. He never gets voted to the All-Star game, and never gets spoken about as one of the top guards in this league. But you look at the body of work, and you ask competitors throughout this league, and they're going to tell you that guy's as tough as they get.
Here's Hill after the basket by Los Angeles. Swiped it away. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Turner.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor. And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch. That's painful.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that. I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
The shot by Hibbert, nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hibbert's got 7.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooter. It's imperative that they get a hand up. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that.
All right, Steve, Lucas coming on the floor.
It's on to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear some.
I think I had that all my life. I always.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. It's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Boy, have they come out strong. Just some tremendous offense.
Guys fully in control and stroking it well.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Turner. Rodney Stuckey out there with Lawson. Then there's Hill. And it's Miles in at the 3 spot.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played. floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
On defense, the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. The shot by Turner, no good. And for the Lakers, without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person. Clark stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
Miles, that's good.
CJ Miles. How about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and we'll take it right back.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And the Pacers call time here. Kobe Bryant really made...
Locked in from deep. They're giving him too much. Breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Lawson is doubled. Hill drives in. Some solid defense from Kobe. Lakers leading by 17. Three-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul.
That's his third.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
On the floor for your Lakers, Marcelino Huertas.
Pick up by Hill. Here's the screen. Turner dishes to Miles. Shot clock at 6. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake clears the way for the nice layup.
And for C.J. Miles, he sure can string together a long line of threes out of the lead with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's not really much of a playmaker, but he's 3D in color. HD for 3D.
Solomon Hill.
Los Angeles leading by 19 points. And Williams, here we go. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness. These defenders are putting up very little little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's 4 of the last 5 made.
Coming from long range. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers.
That's his first personal foul. Coming onto the floor for your Lakers, Roy Hibbert.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that's out of bounds. Indiana rolls in possession. Some changes for Indiana. Paul George comes in for C.J. Miles. And it's Hill in for Ty Lawson. Here is Hill. 8 points for him. George with no one around. His shot is off.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Kicks to Clarkson. Fires the three. And again, it's the Lakers indeed.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Turner with the screen for George. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
And Indiana making a change here. Ellis is checked in. And so it's Indiana with it.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
And one bright note for the Pacers last season was the play of their bench. Adding Rodney Stuckey was a huge boost for them.
Here's Young, and he dunks it down.
Young continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Ellis, that's good. And Stuckey led the charge for the Pacers bench, Greg, as you were talking about. But all around the reserves, Clark, were fantastic on the Pacers.
Yeah, 3rd in the league at almost 41 points per game off the bench. 1st in the NBA in bench rebounding. And top 10 in field goal percentage as a bench. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The rebound by Young. Lakers leading by 22. To the paint. It's stolen by Hill. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
It's Hibbert with the drive. Using both hands to slam it down.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
The feed to Hill. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pick up by Hill. Here's Ellis. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Assist goes to
Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
Hill.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Inside, here's George.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Fantastic dunk, and He decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there
move.
posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. Here's George. With 1 on the clock, will not go. This is off the front line. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Roy, you've gotten some bench production tonight that's made an impact here. Tell us how the depth has shaped the team's mentality and identity.
We're a complete team. From top to bottom, we got guys on the bench who are just as good as our starting 5. We can go out there and produce. And defensively, we keep this up, we'll be all right tonight.
Roy, well done. Team effort. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 28 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Barbecue chicken. They were completely overmatched in the low post. I couldn't believe the amount of points they allowed in the paint. Wow, I thought I was out there scoring, playing basketball. They got to switch things up. It's a different matchup because they are getting eaten alive. Barbecue chicken.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Ladies and gentlemen, go! Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. That was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Off the inbound pass, out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Outside Bryant, launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his third assist on the night. And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
And the call against Julius Randle.
Julius Randle. That's his second personal foul. Indiana calls timeout.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
On defense, the Lakers. Here's Hill. That's short off the rim.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Wasted no time on that. 34 points for Kobe Bryant.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in, and the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant, stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him, and when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
There's a screen. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Allen. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 5 here tonight.
George Hill.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. For 3, Kobe. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, what an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And it's Hill penetrating. Here's Allen. Lays it up and banks it in. Allen's got 8 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run. Good on the shot.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Nancy's checked in for Hibbert. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Clarkson. And Indiana with the change here, too. Stuckey's checked in. They grab their own miss. Mahinmi kicks to Stuckey. He feeds it to George. Down low. It's stolen by Randle. Russell against Hill. The drive by Russell. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Here's Stuckey. Indiana again missing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on LeWay Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Mahinmi. And it's C.J. Miles in for Allen. And Russell gets it to go.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot. You know, for the Pacers last season, with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
Shoots from the corner. Again, Los Angeles.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The Pacers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. outside. George. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Julius Randle picks one up. As for those dry spells you mentioned about the Pacers, GA, they had a number of long losing streaks last season.
Yeah, as a team, they had 4 different losing streaks of 6 or more games, and they got hot at the end. Season-high win streak of 6 to stay playoff relevant. It was just too little, too late compared to their losing streaks earlier in the year.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Hill. And George drops them both. Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season, and their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at all, and I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin,
yeah,
there was a lot to be salty about in Laker land, so can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much for seats.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too. You know, the Lakers were a bottom dweller last year. I mean, their home record was 12-29, guys. That was tied for the second worst mark in the NBA.
Turner no good on the free throw.
And you know, guys, a lot of the problems for the Lakers at home last season was with their shooting. They had the lowest three-point percentage in the league at home. Not exactly friendly bounces for them.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lawson drives in. Dishes to Turner. The rebound by Nance.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. That's tipped. George, that's a two-pointer, and the jumper is good. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in one. has been a one-sided show. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Lawson out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then there's C.J. Miles. Then there's Allen. And it's Hill at the small forward. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Stuckey into the lane. Allen. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Feeds to Black. And now Lawson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Hill kicks to Stuckey. And the layup is good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Hill drives in. There's the bucket. Good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the lane.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And he gets it to go.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now, here is Lawson. Defense right on him. Hill drives in. The 8-footer cannot hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the